Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have an update case with you guys because it's certain cases I talk about on here that I want to keep updated because I'm curious about what happened, and especially if it was that gruesome or that insane. Like, I have a list of stuff and I'm still adding them, y'all, because I really need to keep up on all these cases. But there are some when I'm like, I just get so mad in the video that I'm like, I gotta know what happened. Now this is the case of Lauren Johansen, who was murdered by her ex-boyfriend in a cemetery. Right after, y'all, he had history of violence with her. He was put away, the judge reduced the bail, which was insane. It's like $150,000. Right after he made it, he got out, did not go get his GPS, immediately went to go kill her. And it's crazy because a lot of stuff could have been like prevented. How did he know where she was at? They didn't notify her, like nothing. So a lot of people were to blame in this. So I'm curious about what update they have. Are they going to take accountability? It's like, it's so sad because her dad kept saying that they weren't doing much. And I'm like, they didn't know that he was out. They didn't know, I believe they didn't notify that he was out until like the next day or something. And by then he was already there and he snuck into her home and kidnapped her and went and like got her. He killed her in the cemetery. It's so scary that this stuff happens. You have crazed and he has domestic violence issues with her and history with this girl, and just a crazy dude, a crazy lunatic, y'all. So let's get into it. Investigators believe woman's accused murderer drove to graveyard after killing her somewhere else. Authorities probing the death of a woman whose mutilated body was found in her car in a Mississippi cemetery believe she might have been killed in another county by her ex-boyfriend, who was erroneously released from custody while he was awaiting trial on earlier charges for beating her. Lauren Johansen, 22, might have been killed in Forest County, Mississippi, the county sheriff's Charlie Sims told the local NBC and ABC affiliate. Bryce Rivers, 23, her ex-boyfriend, faces charges in the killing. Initially, Harris County recovered the body, arrested the suspect, and it was thought that the crime possibly was committed down there. Sims said, the outlet reported. Since that time, more and more evidence has come to light, and indicators are that the actual murder occurred in Forest County. Sims didn't reveal details about the killing, but told the station that multiple law enforcement agencies are piecing the case together across jurisdictions. As Law and Crime has reported, authorities said that the timeline of events leading to the discovery of Johansen's body stretches back to December 2023, when Rivers allegedly severely beat her while the couple had been vacationing in Nashville. Yeah, y'all, he has crazy amounts of history with beatings, and it's crazy because she tried to leave early on. He just wouldn't let her, and it's like they're watching your every move, and you do one thing and they know when they try to contact you, it's like impossible to hide. Look how fast he got to her after he got out, y'all. That's what's so scary. It's like he wasted no time. He wanted her dead. And there's no reason why you wanted this girl dead. It can't be a reason, because it's like, why would anybody want anybody dead? But he really just like, he wanted her dead. And it's interesting that they found out that he most likely, I think officially, killed her in another county. Why would he take her to a cemetery? Did he want her dad, to find her? Because her dad was the one, he was one of them that found her body, which was so heartbreaking in that cemetery. So, because they tracked her phone. I just think that's so scary. I feel like he did that because he know that they're going to look for her, and he tried to make it more scary for them. That's just so creepy. And it's like to mutilate her body like that and then put it in a cemetery next to other like deceased people who are arrested. It's really a dark when you think about it. I feel like he really did that to scare their family. Like, to go to that extent of like trying to prop it up somewhere else. I don't know what is, like, because he could have, let's be real, let's like talk crime. He could have hid her body somewhere else. He could have buried her body because he left her in like the car. He could have left it somewhere else. He could have left the car somewhere else. He didn't have to leave nothing there, but he did. And I feel like he's a psychotic man who literally wanted them to see her. Because I don't remember if he put her body in a bag or anything, but they found her. That's just so sad. And the fact that the judge, I'm still on this, that his bail wasn't even high. I think it was like $250,000, and then she lowered it to $150,000, and he made that bail, and he got out the next day. It went to her. That is so freaking creepy, y'all. He was arrested and charged with 2 counts of aggravated kidnapping, 1 count of aggravated stalking, and 1 count of coercion of a witness. The defendant's bail was reduced from $251,000 to $150,000, and he was ultimately released on June 24th, despite the victim's father begging the judge to keep him locked up, fearing Rivers would ultimately kill her. I told the court, the DA, and the judge he would kill her if they let him out, her father Lance said in the GoFundMe. The jail released him after hours without the court-ordered ankle monitor. He was let loose onto the street. His worst fears were realized after he received a message from the Davidson County District Attorney Office on July 1st telling him Rivers was out of jail. And let's talk about this real quick, y'all, too. You have this dad pleading to, like, the court that this man, this crazed man who y'all know are crazy because y'all are looking at his record. You see he beat her, he has domestic violence, the dude was angry, and then he kept stalking her. So you have all this stuff, and they still let him out. Like, y'all, the justice system really don't protect nobody. And mind you, the judge was an old lady. You're a woman. You see this other woman, this younger woman, getting abused by her ex-boyfriend, and you let them out. Like, you allowed this. Like, I just don't understand that. I don't understand what was her call, and I wonder if you should feel you're to blame too. A lot of people are to blame in this case, but it's so sad that this girl had to go out that way because, like, she warned everybody, her dad's warning everybody, and nobody listened. And that girl died, and you got this crazy dude that was out looking for her. Right when he got out, he wasted no time. Like, can y'all imagine you're going through stuff like that, and then you have this dude, you don't even know he's out till, like, after he come to your house, and he's looking for you. I really wish they would have moved because, you know, stuff like that, I wouldn't be able to stay there. I would not be able to stay there. But I know it happened in Nashville. That's what they believe. So I believe he was in the jail in Nashville, and then he went back to Mississippi to get her. Whew. And I quote, "This is Bailey calling from the district's attorney office in Nashville. Bryson Rivers was released from custody. He was supposed to report straight to a GPS company and be put on a GPS monitor, and he was not to leave Davidson County," the recording that aired on local ABC CBS affiliate news said. But as soon as he was released, he did not report to that GPS monitor company, and he has not been heard from. "I wanted to make sure Lauren is safe." Investigators found Johansen's body on July 3rd via her vehicle OnStar system at Wolf River Cemetery in Gulfport, Mississippi, after her family reported her missing. Mind you, that was 2 days after he got out. Y'all, that's creepy. Also, they didn't even tell him that they messed up. They didn't say that. They just said that they want to make sure she's safe. She was most likely already dead. And I don't understand how let's talk about this real quick. Because I just got annoyed reading that because I just thought about something because I was talking about it a lot in the other video that I did with this one. How is it that you leave responsibility to the suspects to go get a GPS monitor on there? Like, how do you leave that up to them? Do you really think some of these crazy people want to change? They really left that up to him to go get a GPS ankle monitor, to go to the place. You have nobody watching you. You just have somebody there to give it to you. Oh my God. People get ankle monitors all the time because they want to get it over with. But you also have people that are so obsessed, so crazy, so angry that they're not going to go. They literally left it up to him. Y'all, I really feel like this system is so damn stupid. It don't make sense. I'm still on there. Why would you leave that up to him? What was that supposed to do? Did you really think you couldn't have trusted that? Like, anybody who has stalker tendencies or charged with stalking and abuse and anger, just murder, I don't believe that they're able and care enough to go get a GPS monitor. They just want revenge. And they didn't see it that way. These people who major in criminology and law, who know the laws, know how psychotic people be, don't know that people are not always right in the head that they will literally go get a GPS monitor. How about y'all do y'all job and put it on them before they leave? Like, how stupid can a system be? That's crazy to me. When we got there, her car was in the middle of the cemetery and she was in the back of the car wrapped up in sheets and trash bags. So she was tied like in a bag. I was like, I kind of forgot, but that's so sad. They're wrapped up in sheets. So I definitely think that he killed her at her place. If she lived, I don't know, because I feel like obviously he killed her somewhere else, but I thought he killed her there. But when they said she was wrapped up, I feel like he would have killed her. I don't know, he killed her somewhere else, y'all. She was basically beaten to death, Lance Johansen told. Her face was smashed in. Her head was smashed in. She was brutally beaten to the point she couldn't see out of either eye when she finally died, and there was multiple holes in her head. I helped the coroner lift her body out of the car. It was just mutilated. Officers responded to the location on the welfare check also spotted Rivers running from her vehicle into the woods, where he was ultimately captured hours later. More light has been shed on the details, meanwhile, about Rivers' release. The Davis County Clerk Office admitted to mistakenly signing off on a document allowing Rivers to get out of jail without supervision, the chief deputy clerk said in an interview with Nashville. In this particular incident, our employee made the mistake where he did not recognize part right, but when he sent the release over, the release unfortunately did not contain the conditions of the bond. Without elaborating, Sloss told Nashville CBS affiliate that the employee who made the mistake would face disciplinary actions. Sloss did not immediately respond to requests for further comment. Let's talk about that real quick too. Yeah, he did. It's his he didn't ask the girl to get murdered. Let's be real. The dude who killed her is the fault. But the judge, the laws, this the thing. It's the laws. Why do we have laws that you gotta sign off on some for like knowing, they were just talking about he didn't sign off on them knowing the conditions of everything because the family didn't know nothing. They didn't get told anything. They need to start by with the laws. They should stop this part. Have this stuff done before he even get in jail, so that he can get an ankle bracelet while he's in there. It should be a part in prison when you go get an ankle bracelet if you're supposed to have one, and then you go. It should be immediately, before he touched George, he should have one, or they should have somebody pick them up and go take them to get one. Use the services for that. If they spend tax money on anything else, go take them to get an ankle bracelet. So yeah, he's to blame with that part, but it's still the justice system. John Adams, communications director at the Davidson County Sheriff's Office, said the release order from the court was standard bond out and did not specify GPS was a condition of release. He said Rivers was released to himself and was responsible for contacting the bond agent. Lance Johansen minced no words in his take on what happened. Anybody in their right mind would know an animal savage like this would have an ankle monitor put on in jail. Rivers, who is being held at the Harrison County Jail with bail set at $1 million, is set to appear on court in July 31st, because this was a couple months ago, guys. And once again, why does he have a bail? After all this, he ended up killing her. Why does he have a bail? They just took it from, he was the abuse charges, stalking allegations. He was on a $251,000 bail. Then he got lowered to $150,000. Then he got out. And now that he killed her, he's on $1 million bond. Y'all, what world are we living in? This cannot be real. They really do just set people up to be taken out because the system is trash. He should really have no bond. He obviously not gonna make it. That's why they did it. But he made the other one, which is creepy. It's who bailed you out, bro? If your family, I think it was his family that bailed him out. Somebody bailed him out. But there's so many parts that is just so sad for the girl. He beat her face in. He beat her head in. They said she couldn't see out of one eye. It was that bad. Can you just imagine the anger, the force that this dude was just hitting her with what? I don't know. But it's like the fact that all this happened and they still like trying to say, oh well, he wasn't on this type of bond, he was on a, you know, just go get it yourself type of bond. That shouldn't even be a type of bond. Like, what? The system is such trash and they're idiots, and they always try to post blame on somebody else, but it's the system fault. Like, in whole, it's the system's fault. Y'all be safe out there. Just sometimes, I hate to say this, I don't, but it's awareness, okay? When you got dudes like this, when you got women like this, anybody that you're dating or ex-boyfriend that become like this, when it gets to the point where, you know, nobody's listening, he gets out of prison or jail for like making bond and there's nobody to protect you. Even before that, sometimes you really do have to take matters into your own hands. That's just what it is. If there's nothing, like, it'd be a lot of cases where like ex-girlfriends are getting killed by their ex-boyfriends who's getting out of prison, who still have anger in their heart and want revenge. And that is the time when during that time, when you go get help. When I say help, y'all, I'm talking about moves. You go get some skill sets of defending yourself, and you go to the gun range and you get you a weapon. That's what I'm talking about. The fact, like, oh my God. And I feel like he caught her by surprise, because I do believe that when he kidnapped her from her apartment, I think they said it looked like it was forced open and he like locked it back or something. It was something creepy like that. But you never know when you're dealing with crazy dudes. You literally have to be prepared to go all the way. And I'm literally saying all the way, ladies. Like, you have to go all the way sometimes, because these dudes, they don't take no for an answer. Look what happened. He literally wanted her dead. And I'm pretty sure she put up a fight because he had blood all on his face. She put up a fight. He had blood all on her face. But he overpowered her. He was bigger than her. She was tiny, skinny girl. It's just sad though. But yeah, ladies, be safe out there. These people nowadays are crazy. Now I'm just say everybody just be safe out there, women and men. Because I did a video with this. I think I'll upload it after or before this. But the girl was the abuser in the relationship that I know. Could be wrong, but she did inflict the stuff that happened to him. Y'all, everybody nowadays, I always just say there's no such thing as love. I keep saying that, but you know, everybody's not like that, obviously. But these cases aren't making it easier for me to not believe it. So on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay safe, stay aware, stay alert, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.